I do have this Apple TV. Model number is A1625. A1625 is a Apple TV 4K and is a 4 gen. So this devices come for no power, and I already took it apart. And I did check the power supply. There is no output. So if we test here in the output of the power supply, we have 0 volt. Here we should have like a 12 volt, because this board is giving a 12 volt. Should be like fine. We should get here 12 volt. This is the output, as you can see it here. It said the output is 12 volt and 0.9 amp. So first thing, I'm gonna check this one to be sure it's good. I set up the power supply at 12 volt. And this is the 12 volt. So how to find where is the ground side is kind of easy, just by looking at the, or gonna put it in the, so here the ground. So this is the ground, this is the positive side, this is the VCC. Right. You can see the light here is mean the device at work. The problem is in the power supply. So here we measure in the big capacitor. I just turn on the switch. We have 160 volt in the big capacitor. That's mean from here all the way to here everything is good. I checked the MOSFET, there is no short in the MOSFET, and I did check, there is no short in the MOSFET. And I checked the resistors, everything looks fine. And I end up to the power supply driver IC. I'm going to check this oscillator. This is the switching IC that's controlling the MOSFET, like sending the signal to the MOSFET gauge to open and close the solder this one to the ground. Yeah, this wire I soldered it to the negative of the capacitor. I'm going to check if there is voltage going to the IC. It should work with the 6 volt. So the pin number 1, it should be the VCC power for the IC is a 6 volt. So there is the power going to the IC, but the IC, I don't know. Let's check if it's to see if the IC is giving us the wave. We're gonna watch the so this is the IC, and this is the pin 1 is the VCC, and the pin number 3 is the driver pin. This means that's the output. There is no signal, so we should see like a square wave. That's the switching wave, but here we have no signal. That's why this power supply, it doesn't work. For the oscillator IC, 100% doesn't work. I don't know why. This is the IC. You can see here the number 1 is a VCC, number 3 is the driver. So there is no signal from the driver pin. And for that is and I don't have no replacement for this IC. Yeah, I have no replacement for that IC, and what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna use an external power supply. Customer wants it very soon. So this is 12 volt and 1.5 amp. As we test the board, it works with the external 12 volt. So let's just use this one to fix it. I do have this old router, so I'm gonna use this plug to replace this one, and we use the external charger. You can see it works. And it's the Apple TV. So you can see it doesn't look that bad. You can unplug it in case if this like in the future if this adapter goes bad, you can unplug it, get another 12 volt, and it will work fine. So this is all for this video. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, and see you next one.